Look who's joining us back in your Feel Good Kitchen this morning, and it's all about soups. Now, wintertime is approaching, and there's nothing quite like a steaming bowl of hot soup to really just get you feeling good, especially if you're chilly at home and you want to warm yourself from inside out, Chef Tash, hey?
Yes,
But
winter is upon us.
that's the thing, but you get ordinary soup, all right, just soup, but we're going to take your soup from here to over here, right
We
now,
are going
all
to
the way to the top
upgrade
with
you.
delicious toppings.
We are going to upgrade you.
Let's upgrade, Tash.
Okay, we are going to be making a French loaf, and it's a very simple dough.
Okay.
We've got our flour, it's 3 cups of flour.
Right.
And we are just going to hoy everything
Just
in there.
hoy it in.
So we've got salt, we've got yeast, and we are going to have just a little bit of olive oil,
Okay.
like a spoonful.
Right.
Okay, so to make our dough nice and soft.
Got it.
We already have our croutons there that are brushed with butter, a little bit of garlic and oregano. So I'm gonna need for you to please blitz it for me. We've got some crumbed, bacon, as well as some onion.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
So the croutons that we made, this is as a result of the loaf that we have
Of the
made.
loaf that we are going to make, yes.
Okay. So basically, what else goes in there? Just a little bit of...
It's yeast,
Yeah.
it's clover, our milk. We are going to have 1.5 cups of that milk.
Okay, some fresh full cream milk
Yes. Salt, as well as a little bit of olive oil.
So basically...
just to make it nice and pliable.
All right, so a bread dough, that's what we make. We bake the bread, and that's it. So we have half here. What have you done with these ones on the side?
We've got the croutons with parmesan and a little bit of paprika. So that is how we are going to upgrade our soups. As today, we are just going to use the croutons.
All right.
We are going to blitz that, and you can use that to top any soup, but today we're using mushroom soup.
Okay, all right. Oh, and a good mushroom soup as well. So we're going to go with all of these croutons.
Yes.
So we're making a, what is this called? Like a crumb. Like
It's a crumb. You can use that to top most of your soups. And the nice thing, it keeps in your fridge for quite a bit of time.
Yeah.
So you don't have to make it all the time.
All right.
So
this is going to be interesting. I've never made a crumb like this before. All right.
Bacon and garlic, butter and oregano, match made in heaven.
That's it. Okay, let me just keep our work surface nice and clean as well. Yes. Okay, here we go. Now let's see if this comes together nicely. I'm going to quickly blast this up.
Okay.
You ready, Chef Tash? Let's see.
We are.
Bit of a shake there. Let's not. There we go, there we go. Okay, now the keyword is Clover. SMS out to 33728. That's Clover to 33728 if you want to get your hands on the recipe.
Yes.
So here we have it. Look at that.
Oh, that is beautiful.
So what do we do with our crumb now?
We are going to sprinkle that on our soup. Please come over this side. I'm just finishing off my dough.
Okay, so the dough, do you need to let it prove as well?
We need to let it prove, but we don't need to let it prove for long. It's like 20, 30 minutes.
Okay.
It's not like your normal bread dough. As you can see, it's coming together very quickly and very nicely.
All right, well, while you finish that up, I'm going to have our crumb here. I'm going to put that on top of that. And while we do this, if you miss any of the steps on making these beautiful toppings for your soups at home, here are those steps once again.
There is nothing quite as comforting as a steaming bowl of hot soup. That is, of course, unless it's a bowl of soup with Clover Fresh Milk soup toppings to upgrade your next bowlful. For this recipe, you will need salt and pepper, 1/4 cup crispy bacon bits, 1/4 cup crispy onions, 4 cloves of garlic, dried oregano, 1 teaspoon paprika, 2 tablespoons clover butter melted, 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese, and 1 French loaf. Cut your French loaf up into 10 centimeter by 3 centimeter strips. Using a pastry brush, lightly brush each bread strip with your melted clover butter. And sprinkle with paprika and Parmesan cheese. Place your tray into the oven and bake at 200 degrees Celsius for 5 to 7 minutes until golden brown and crispy. Store in a sealed container or enjoy them immediately dunked into a bowl of warm Clover Fresh Milk soup. Next, for the croutons and soup crumble, cut your French loaf up into small cubes 2 centimeters by 2 centimeters in size. Using a pastry brush, lightly brush your melted clover butter over the cubes and sprinkle with garlic, oregano, salt, and pepper. Bake for 5 to 7 minutes until golden brown and allow the croutons to cool. Once cool, divide the croutons in half, reserving one portion to top your soup with and the other half for the soup crumble. You can instantly make the most plain Jane soup into a mini masterpiece when you top them with a little something extra for flavor and crunch.
Made with love by Clover.
And that keyword, once again, it is Clover. SMS that to 33728. And this is how you take your soup from ordinary to extraordinary. Look at that crumb right there. Tash, thank you very, very much. The keyword is, once again, Clover to 33728, but we need to get somebody in here to test it, and that person is the very lucky Hamilton, Program Manager for SABC3. Get in here, my brother. Looking smart. Good morning. Welcome.
Well, thanks.
Nice to see you, my man. Listen, I know we're going to be chatting to you a little bit later on as to what it takes to be the new face of SABC3. Presenter search on 3. That is why this man is representing this morning. But get in there, man. You got to let us know what it takes. Have you had breakfast?
No, this is my first
Good,
snack.
good, good.
Have a bite.
So homemade croutons, some mushroom soup.
Wow.
Yes?
Beautiful hair.
I approve.
Right. If Hamilton gives it a thumbs up, you know it's good. Nice to see you, my friend. Check it out, Clover to 33728. You can also check it out on our website, expressoshow.com.
Clover Fresh Milk is the #1 milk brand in SA, made with love by Clover.